You guys don't know. Let me show you something. You see this? This guy's my boy. Okay, Daredevil. I've been a huge fan of the original series on Netflix. Because of that show, Daredevil is my favorite superhero. I think that show is amazing, the writing is masterful, and there's very little to no faults in it. The tone is unique, dark, gritty, and the written explorations of complex themes such as justice, duality of man, redemption, and so many more stay with you long after the show, especially with its strong character writing and dialogue. Maybe one day I'll do a review on that show, but we're here to talk about Daredevil Born Again. Okay, spoilers coming in. You have been warned. And just being upfront and forward, it's unfortunate, and I hate saying this because I want to really like this show, but I have mixed feelings about it, and to be honest, I'm a bit disappointed. 2 episodes were released. This episode starts off with a bang, in my opinion, introducing Foggy, Matt, and Karen as the friendship trio that they are. They have a good night out at the bar. Then, all of a sudden, an assault from Bullseye happens, and it catches everyone off guard, including and especially Foggy, who gets shot during this assault. Daredevil fights him off. It's a great sequence, that fight, because it's a creative use of the camera, not only the frame and the composition, and being creative with the black bars and the aspect ratio, but it complemented the sound editing really well. I thought the sound editing for the first fight sequence was strong, man. Because as the fight progresses, which felt reminiscent of that old Daredevil show fight, a little bit of visual effects there that you can tell is being used. I wasn't a fan of that, but to be honest, that's a minor gripe. Anyways, like I was saying, the sound editing is really strong throughout this first fight sequence because as Matt is fighting Bullseye, they go up the hallway, up the stairwell, which is great. He's getting exhausted, so is Bullseye. But throughout this, Matt keeps coming back to his best friend's heartbeat. He keeps zoning out of the fight and quickly just, in a way, checking up on him. And as the fight reaches its climax, its ending, we are fully immersed in what Matt is hearing, which is, yes, he's fighting Bullseye, but he's fighting haunted, angry, completely engulfed by his friend's heartbeat, which just gets slower and slower and slower, man. That was good. I wish Foggy would have stayed here longer, though. I feel like the hit of Foggy dying is only really going to be felt for those who have seen the previous Netflix show, not for any new viewers. It's just going to be like, oh, that was sad. But you definitely feel it, and my favorite part of the fight is how it ends, because the line was crossed, and I just saw Daredevil do something that I never thought I would, and he attempted to kill Bullseye, basically throwing him off the roof, which is about 4 or 5 stories. And due to Bullseye's enhanced body, he survives, but the intention was there to kill. So that whole beginning sequence was emotional, starts off strong in my opinion. I can recognize from a writing perspective how his death could push Matt to breaking his rule and breaking his own character. You know, he's someone who would never kill because he believes in redemption, he believes in second chances. In season 2 of the original Daredevil, it's made clear that Matt doesn't kill, keeping in mind that he's Catholic, because he believes that if he kills, he robs God of that opportunity to redeem that certain person or to make a change in them, which he has firsthand seen God can do. So flash forward to Daredevil Born Again, him doing this is a big deal. And the catalyst for him doing it was written well. It makes sense that Foggy's death, that his best friend's death, basically his brother's death, would push him to do that. I liked it. I just wish Foggy had a little more screen time, man. Man, they got us though, because Foggy's actor is shown throughout all of the press tours. So you get the sense that he's gonna be there for a good portion of the season, but he's not. Okay, fine. Great start. Great first 5 minutes. The rest is... Look, in the first 2 episodes, it's made clear that these actors could just jump right back into the role that they haven't been in for more than 5 years, because they bring in their performances and it's like they never left that. What did leave was clearly a couple of writers. And like I said, I really want to love this show. But man, the pacing of this show is crazy. Wilson Fisk decided in one episode that he's gonna run for mayor, and in the same episode, he wins. And it felt like just a couple of days passed. I feel like I'm on a roller coaster and I'm getting whiplash from it. The pacing is too quick, man. Slow it down. There's also introductions and inclusions of characters that are not needed. I feel like some of them are put there just for Disney's need to have some sort of comedic relief, which I didn't get comedic relief from this character. Notably Daniel, who is Wilson Fisk's, I don't even know what he is to him, man, but he works for Wilson Fisk, and he's basically this punk kid who got on a nice suit and somehow got hired to be in Wilson Fisk's PR team. It's either to include this, to replace characters that are no longer there. His running as a mayor is an interesting storyline, but it's moving at a breakneck speed, where I feel like I'm getting a gist of something and not the whole chapter. You know what I'm saying? You know, these plots should be stretched at least for a couple episodes, and this just feels so condensed. I don't know, man. It's just a culmination of small stuff where when you see Vincent D'Onofrio, the actor for Wilson Fisk, say that this feels like a season 4 to the original Netflix series, I'm watching these 2 episodes and I'm like, yeah, it's not. But you know, I'm also separating that and acknowledging this is a totally new show with a reboot from a different network, Disney Plus. And I asked myself after this, is this a strong start? No, it's not either. I think it's decent. And that's my boy. You know, Daredevil's my guy. I think the original show spoke a lot of poeticness and had some of the strongest character arcs I have ever seen on television or anywhere else, especially from Matt Murdock and Frank Castle, who's Punisher. But here there's something missing, and I hope by the end of the show they figure it out. I'm sorry, man, like I really want to love this show. I do, I don't love these first 2 episodes. Matt's new girlfriend feels like the writers attempt to replace Karen, and it feels weak because her character has no personality. To conclude, I'm hoping for better. I am. And I'll continue, but for me, it's a decent start with a great first 5 minutes. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for listening. Let me know what you thought about the premiere. I hope I'm not underselling how much of a fan of the original show I am, because I am. And I don't mean to be so critical of the show. I think it just has so much to live up to, and I hope it does. Please comment, like, and subscribe, guys. Please support the channel. Have a great day. Bye-bye.